Hey guys, welcome to another day on the shop. Today we are replacing my interior door handles on my vehicle. I had a buddy get in my truck the other day and I've noticed that the plastic on the part has been failing since I bought the truck. It's technically like aluminum, or just a sheet metal of some sort that's tape. But he sliced his finger open. I got kids, I don't need that. So we're going to be replacing those today. So stay tuned. Alright, so what you need to do this is a dirty hand, plastic trim piece, metal trim piece, which those help for everything, a ratchet, an extension, a 10mm, a 7mm, a pick, the screwdriver doesn't really matter, the handle, and the handle kit. So what we're going to do, take this off. Alright, so we're going to get right to this. We're going to get up in here and change this out. It shouldn't be too difficult. Looks like it just has possibly a screw behind here. Pop this out and get to this. So let's try that out. After pulling all this apart, which sucks, gotta pull this one back out to put this back in here, and then one more I think popped off down there. But I've got to pull this little doohickey off with a pair of needle nose real quick, and yeah, we'll go from there. Alright, so you got a screw here and a screw here that hold it in here, and then you got to pop that little latch out like I showed you. Now we're gonna have to drive this out through here. So it's not simple at all. I could probably take this in the shop just by taking this other nut off, or this other screw out, and doing it that way, which I might do because it might make it a little bit easier before I break something. So let's try that. Alright, so we got it out of the truck. Like I said, now I got to pry this pin out, which hopefully it just pops out. I don't know if it will. Oh, yep, there it goes. It's just pressed in. Pop that out. Alright, and see how the spring sits? It's not that bad, it just sits right in there. One's on one side, one's out that little section. This doesn't have anything in it. So, and it also has a little bushing in here. We're going to open this kit. And the first thing we're going to do is we're going to put this spring in place. So, like it shows, spring goes in there like that. Bushing goes through there. Gotta get them lined up. I gotta get the bottom lined up. There we go. Alright, so we got that in. Pretty simple, pretty easy. Now, take this, put this back in here. And as it should hold, once you line everything up, it should have a spring to it, hopefully. If it doesn't, you got an issue. So we pop this little pin in. We'll see how this goes. Alright, works out perfect. Now we just got to drive this pin through. Oh, alright, it's not as long as the other one, but it does work. I mean, I could put this pin through here probably, and it'd probably be the same exact way, except it's just a little bit longer. But now we have a new door handle. So make sure that this thing's set all the way down, and we're gonna go put this back in. Alright, scratch that. I put the old pin back in just because it's longer. As you saw a minute ago, this has just a couple millimeters clearance down here. This sticks to a lot further, so it gives it more support, and I like that. So it doesn't give it any more play than you would think. The only thing we're actually replacing is just this handle itself. I could probably recover this with something else, sand this all down, and redo it from there. But for 20 bucks for 2 brand spanking new door handles, can't really beat that. So, yeah, go put this one back in and then start on the driver's side. Alright, you see that you have 2 screws up here, 1 screw here, and then clips all around. And you have to take this off and unclip that. So, see the small amount of tools you need, how quick you can do it. Takes about 10 minutes maybe per side, depending on your skill level, taking things apart. But it works, it helps, it makes your handles not look like crap or cut you. So, hopefully you like this video. If it helps you out, please subscribe and like. If it did not, leave a comment below and tell me why. Link is in the description below for the handles themselves, because they're kind of difficult to find sometimes. So, they're pretty and they work. Till next time.